As creatives, we have an incredible opportunity to revisit our past ways. And after cringing for a moment, you understand how much you've grown and learned. A few days ago, I was going through some old memories on my drive, and I came across these BTS from when I first started photography. That's like way back in Kumasi, way back. And that nostalgia brought up a lot of tears and memories, reminding me of how much I've matured. So I want to record myself reacting to some of my previous work, which has played a significant role in developing my career. And by sharing this with you, I have two main goals. The first one is to encourage you along your creative journey. I mean, it can be difficult at first, but believe me, it gets better. As Steve Jobs said, you can only connect the dots facing backwards, not forward. So you have to believe that the dots will eventually connect in your future. Secondly, my goal is to highlight certain things I wish I had done better when I first started, which will really assist you in your creative journey. Backstory. This was my very first time using a gimbal on this particular project. Fun fact, my boss didn't know because 2 days before that, or I think a week before that, I met Mickey, a very good friend of mine, who is really good, is a very good colorist and director. So I met him and he taught me how to assemble the gimbal, how to balance it. From the day I met him to the day I had the production, I was just watching tutorials, and I think we had about 2 or 3 people on set that day. And my other colleague, he was good, but I think at that time he was not really good at using gimbal. He had used it before, I think, but he wasn't that good. And I had never used it before, but I had the confidence to act like I had used it before. Oh my goodness.
This collection was about creating those statements, decor, accessories that contribute culture, they contribute story and beauty. There's something playful, yet bold and meaningful about these pieces. It's layered in context, in tradition, and a fresh Ghanaian design identity that I've tried to pursue.
Actually, this was my very first professional video. Yeah. Prior to that, most of the videos I was doing with my boss was BTS of him on the phone. To be very honest, if my boss was not there, I don't think he could have killed this job because he's very good at lighting. And I don't have a background in lighting. Back then, I didn't know much about composition. I knew a bit about composition because of photography, but I don't think he could have done a better job. He was there to direct us. Let's watch one last video. 2021, I shot a wedding with a friend, and that was my very first time I shot and edited a wedding.
This journey with you has been total breeze, just getting to know you.
Oh,
getting to know
at
your
this
family,
point,
the
I had
values that we
mastered
share
my
together.
gimbal
It
skills.
makes life so much
Looking
simpler.
back at it, I really need to go back to gimbal. I really need to go back to gimbal because I was like, after a few months of learning how to use a gimbal, I was a pro. I was really good at using a gimbal.
So peaceful. You are understanding. You are loving. You are one of the best gifts God gave me. And I'm grateful for you.
Give me your heart, I'll keep it.
The way my wife about me, I will not come down.
Cause
Oh, I'm in love. Watching this video alone is making me fall in love. After shooting this project, I went into a bit of a dark moment. I was not motivated to edit this video, and I don't know why. Looking back right now, I don't know why. I was just not motivated. I think I just didn't know how to edit it because it was my very first time. When my friend gave me the drive, I think it took about 2 weeks or 3 weeks until I started editing it. But I made it worth the wait. Because after he received the video, he was super excited. And he literally said, these are his words, it was worth the wait.
We're the last of our kind, with the will to survive. In a strange young world, we're the last of our kind, when we open our eyes. In a strange young world.
Sometimes we all go through dark moments, we all get creative burnout, we all experience blocks. But make sure that when your client gets their end product, it is worth that time, or it is worth the wait.
Amen.
When we open
Funny thing is, I'm not embarrassed by my own videos. I'm actually like excited to see them, because it's more like I was really good. Looking back, these are not bad at all. Like, they are really good. And this is like my first time I was shooting and editing a wedding. Oh, that's really nice. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave that. I may not be where I want to be as a cinematographer, editor, or colorist right now, but I have certainly improved my skills. Over the years, I've learned to understand that one can choose to return to safety or onward growth. Looking back, I remember some of my friends I basically started this journey with, and they were doing videography, video editing to be specific, and I had just started photography at the time. After spending so much time with them, I realized they were just comfortable with what they knew so far. They simply wanted to keep it that way. I don't know if it was because they were afraid of making mistakes, or they just didn't want the frustration that comes with learning a new thing. And at that time, they thought they had made it because they were doing really great. To be very honest, they were making the money. But for me, I think we need to strive to be better than we were yesterday, and we need to embrace growth and mistakes. So I believe I've had my fair share of going through tough times, trying to figure out what filmmaking is and finding my own style. But the question is, how do you achieve that? How do you seek to improve? So I'm going to highlight some things I've personally encountered that have helped me develop my skill set, as well as things I wish I had done better. First thing, personal desire, the urge to give it your all. There's a beautiful saying, passion is defined as the ability to bounce from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. I mean, you are going to encounter a lot of obstacles that will cause you to doubt your ability. However, only discipline and the drive to endure and attain your goals will motivate you to keep going. The second thing is community. And oh my, I wish I had done better there. Finding a group of like-minded people who are on the same creative journey as you, and then sharing your creative process with them will help you become a better filmmaker. As you critique each other's work, you learn to develop your own style. Artists learn from each other and are influenced by each other, so having a community can be really beneficial to your growth. Finally, learn to put your work out there. Don't be afraid to be criticized, and don't worry about how many likes you think you should have. Simply put your work out there. You never know who you're inspiring. The more you put your work out there, the better you get. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content. See you in the next video.